Solomon's temple, or the first temple, was the primary center of worship for ancient Israelites in Jerusalem in 10th CE to the home of Ark of Covenant. Located on the Temple Mount was a central elaborate structure. First temple was destroyed by Babylonian Emperor King Nebuchadnezzar II in 587 BCE. It was succeeded by the second temple built after the Babylonians. It was rebuilt and expanded by King Herod. Remember, the same King Herod who persecuted Jesus, who had to fled to Egypt. It was destroyed by Romans in First Jewish-Roman War. The model of Jerusalem in the Second Temple period, as you see, this model recreates the city of 66 CE at the height of its glory. The eve of the great revolt of the Jews against the Romans. The city then stretched over some 450 acres. The model, measuring some 1,000 square meters, was created by Professor Aviona, a leading scholar specializing in ancient Jerusalem. Aviona's reconstruction is based on descriptions from Jewish sources, although there is no model left of the first temple. He depended on particularly the Mishnah and the writings of the contemporary historian Josephus Flavius. He also relied on archaeological finds from Jerusalem and from other Roman cities. At the heart of this impressive city stands the Temple Mount. The kings who built the city, notably the Hasmoneans and the successors, and King Herod, along with his descendants, were greatly influenced by the Greco-Roman culture. This is clearly reflected in the style of the buildings and in the layout of the streets. In the holy precinct, at the top of the hill, the public water facilities and other dedicatory monumental buildings, as well as in the sports and entertainment facilities. A closer look reveals the uniquely Jewish character of Jerusalem. First, there is only one sacred precinct, the Temple Mount, with a single temple to one God. The same principle followed by the Muslims all over the world. Second, the city has no sculptures or reliefs depicting human figures and animals, in accordance with the second of the 10 Commandments, which I read, "Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image." Now, the magnificence of the city, as is replicated in the model, did not last for long. In 66 CE, the great revolt against the Romans broke out, and as a consequence, in 70 CE, after the 5 years of fighting, the city was destroyed and the temple was burnt down. Hans Krock, the hotel owner, had commissioned the building of the model in memory of his son Jacob, who fell in the War of Independence. It's also very important to note that it was exclusive center for Jewish sacrifices, worship, and pilgrimage. It was after many years of destruction and the emergence of Islam that Caliph Umar conquered Jerusalem. He was asked to pray in the Temple Mount, but he refused and prayed in its corner, where today Masjid Al-Aqsa stands. He left everything, the Wailing Wall and the sacred places, for the Jews to worship. He never wanted to interfere in the Jewish traditions. The walls outside were of the city. The walls outside of the city were later on made by the Ottomans to defend the city. The temple dome in the center was the place from where Prophet Muhammad went to the seventh sky as per the Islamic traditions. It is also believed that Abraham had two sons, Ismail, the elder one, and Isaac, the younger one. It was under that stone that he was ordered to sacrifice one of them. The Jews says it was Isaac. The Muslim says it was Ismail. But the tradition of sacrificing a lamb goes on. Abraham had two sons. One was Isaac, from which Jews, and Ismail, from which Islam.